Okay, I want to start out with a disclaimer. I don't know if you can tell from the thick glasses or not, but I'm a huge nerd. Any other nerds here? Yeah? Okay. Whew, good. All right, so there's a couple of us then. Well, in my opinion, being a nerd just means that you're incredibly passionate about something and not afraid to show it. So I'm about to completely nerd out about my favorite thing in the world, the human body. More specifically, one incredible power that you and I have. I bet you didn't even know, but you have a superpower. It's called innate intelligence. And it didn't come from getting bit by a spider, from gamma radiation, or anything like that. No, this superpower is one that each and every one of us has. Innate means born with. And this is the superpower that repairs and regulates our body. Now, this is something that you don't even have to think about. It's something that completely happens all on its own. This superpower is one that we all have, and sorry, this is stressful up here. It's called innate intelligence. It controls everything in your body, right? It tells your heart to beat. It tells your immune system to help coordinate and fight off the flu, heals a cut on your finger, and it does so without you ever having to think about it, or without you ever having to take a pill or take a shot, because our bodies are designed to be healthy. How cool is that, right? So what this means then is that health comes from within, not from without. Health doesn't come from the outside. It does so, this incredible power does so through the nervous system. Your nervous system is what connects your brain to your body, and your body to your brain. And it does so using signals that travel incredibly fast, up to speeds 180 miles an hour, faster than I could even snap my fingers. It uses these instantaneous signals, innate intelligence does, to coordinate the millions of things going on in your body all at the same time, from digesting your breakfast right now, to sitting on the edge of your seat, to building new cells. Innate intelligence, it uses the spinal cord and the nerves. The nerves are the highways that transmit these incredibly fast signals. This is a pretty important job. So important, in fact, that it, basically keeps you alive. So, what this means then is that health comes from the inside, not from without. So think of it as having your own world-class doctor inside of you, Dr. You. Now, what is the way we can optimize this incredible power that the body has? Well, there's a few things. And the first is pretty simple, and it's something that you've probably heard 1,000 times from your mom or your dad, and that's that what we put into our bodies is equal to what we get out of them. So it is really important to eat good, nutritious foods and drink lots and lots of water. The house, that is our body, is only as good as the materials that we use to build it. The second is maybe a little less obvious, and that's that you need to think good thoughts. Now, that may sound strange, but just like the food that you eat, what you put into your mind is a direct reflection of what you get out of it. And your thoughts and your emotions have physical effects on your body. So be happy. I mean, simply put, happier people are healthy. And really, each and every one of us has a lot to be happy about. Be positive. Being positive doesn't get you everything in life, but it gets you everything in life better than being negative does. And think. Really, take time to think about your hopes and your dreams. Now, just thinking about them is not going to make them come true, but your thoughts directly affect your actions, and your actions affect your life. It really designs your life. Now, the third thing is the most important. And that is because there is one nutrient that your brain needs more than almost any other. And that nutrient is movement. Whether it be playing sports or dancing or biking or hiking or knitting or really anything besides just sitting there, that movement feeds your brain. So students, I encourage you, incorporate movements into your studies, even if it's just holding your textbook as you walk around. You'll find that not only is it easier to focus, but you'll actually remember it better too. Teachers, I think there's some teachers up there. I challenge you to incorporate movements into your classroom. Create an environment for students that they can move while they learn, whether it's sitting on exercise balls or movement breaks or even the little pedal desks that exist. Look them up. This movement helps them, and that helps you. They're not designed to sit for hours on end. No, it's not how they're wired. It's not how we're wired. We're wired to move. So make movement part of your material. So now, most everybody knows that they need to eat healthy and be happy and exercise and that these things are good for the body. But I'm going to go a step further. I want to tell you about something that most people have no idea has anything to do with their overall health, let alone the health of their nervous system. Now, your nervous system, your brain and your spinal cord, they were the first things developed when you were forming as an embryo, as a fetus. That's because they're the most important thing in your body. They actually control every single other cell, tissue, and organ. That's why they're so important for your health. That's what I said. That's what I meant when I said health comes from within, not from without. That's the incredible power of Dr. U. Now, these things are so important that your brain and your spinal cord, what's called your central nervous system, are the only things in your body entirely encased in bone for protection, your skull and your spine. Now, just as it's important to move our arms and legs when we exercise, it's more important that our spine be moving well too. Now, our spine protects our nervous system, our spinal cord. And these bones, there's actually 24 movable segments. They're called vertebrae. And these bones keep you standing but allow you to bend and flex. But if one or more of these bones gets slightly out of place or gets stuck and stop moving, it actually irritates your nervous system. This irritation interferes with those signals from your brain to your body and your body to your brain. And when this happens, it really messes with that innate intelligence I talked about. This interference is called a subluxation. Now, most of us know if we haven't had our vegetables or if we haven't made it to the gym this year, but how do you know if you have nerve interference? I mean, something like that's gotta hurt, right? Nah, not always. In fact, of the signals in your nervous system, only about 10% transmit pain. The other 90% are all about function of your body. So the only way to really know for sure is to have your spine and nervous system checked. But who does that? Well, there's actually doctors who are specifically trained to detect and correct any subluxations you may have. They're called chiropractors. Now, some people think that chiropractic's just back and neck pain, but really chiropractic is all about caring for your nervous system. They use specific adjustments to make sure that your spine is moving the way it's supposed to without drugs or surgery, allowing your nervous system to be free of interference and your body to function and heal the way it was supposed to from the inside. That's your superpower. That's Dr. U. Now, our superpower is an incredible gift, and we need to take care of it. Don't take it for granted. Your body is absolutely incredible, but you only get one. It needs to last you your whole life. Your health is your responsibility. Like I said, you got really lucky because your body is absolutely incredible. It's a good thing, too, because our world needs you, and it needs you at 100%. Not your best version of anyone else or anyone that came before you. No. Our world needs you. It needs the most amazing, most original version of yourself possible. And what's incredible is you have that. You can do that. You have great within you because you have innate within you. So go out and be a superhero. Thank you.